Hello, welcome everyone. Today let us have the class on simple and compound interest. Already you have learned how to find the compound interest without using formula. And today I am going to explain you how to find the compound interest using formula. Okay? What is the formula for finding compound interest? Let me derive and show you using formula. Okay? You know that interest is equal to PRT by 100. Interest is PRT by 100. If time is 1 year, you will get P into R into 1 by 100 means PR by 100 you will get. Yes or no? So amount after 1 year will be principal plus interest. Principal is P. Interest you got PR by 100. So when you take P common, you will get 1 plus R by 100. Yes or no? Okay. So amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 when the time is 1 year. Already you have learnt. For the second year, if you want to find the interest, the amount after 1 year will be the principal for the second year. This is the amount after 1 year. So for the second year, this one will be the principal for the second year. And when this is the principal for the second year, amount at the end of 2, this is A1, amount at the end of 1 year. So amount at the end of 2 years will be P into 1 plus R by 100, which is amount after 1 year. This one will be the principal for the second year. Same way, into 1 plus R by 100. That means when you open, this into 1 is this, plus this one will be the principal into R by 100 for the second year. That means what did you get? P into 1 plus R by 100 into 1 plus R by 100, 2. That means here nothing is there, means 1. Same way, amount at the end of 3 years will be P into 1 plus R by 100 whole cube. That means, what did you understand from this? Amount after any if P is the principal, R is the rate of interest per annum, rate of interest per annum, N is number of years, and A is equal to amount, then the formula for finding amount is P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power N. Principal into 1 plus rate by 100 whole to the power N, where N is number of years, gives you the amount. So this is the formula for finding the amount. Then what is the formula for finding compound interest? You know that amount is equal to interest is equal to amount minus principal. I hope how we derived the formula you understood. Now let me explain you how to find the interest. You know that interest equal to amount minus principal. Amount minus principal. Interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount formula we got P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power N minus P. If you take P common from both, you will get here 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n minus 1 because P already taken. So this is the formula for compound interest, which in short we can write CI. Okay? Either you can use this formula and find the compound interest if needed, or by using the amount formula find the amount, then subtract the principal from the amount and get the compound interest. Or directly, if you want to find the compound interest, directly you can use here. Okay? And if the interest is compounded yearly, rate should be per annum. If the interest is compounded half yearly, then rate should be per half year. And if time also will be number of half years. Suppose time is 1 year, rate of interest is 10% per annum. So if it is interest is compounded annually, R will be 10%, time will be 1, N is 1. If the interest is compounded half yearly, R will be 10 by 2, that is 5% per half year, and N will be 2 because we have 2 half years in 1 year. I hope this is clear to you. Now, both I will give you one simple example and explain you if the interest is compounded annually, how to find the compound interest amount and compound interest. If the interest is compounded half yearly, how to find the amount and compound interest. Okay? Simple example I will give you. Same question, both cases I will do and show you. Suppose principal is 10,000 rupees. Rate is 10% per annum. Time is 1 year. If interest is compounded annually, how to find the amount and compound interest? Let me explain you first. You know that the amount is P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. If the interest is compounded annually, there is no problem. Here time rate is 10% per annum. Here time is 1 year means n equal to 1 year. P is 10,000 into 1 plus R is 10 by 100, 1, very simple, 0, 0 cancelled, 10,000 into, see 1 by 10 is there. So for this one, you take is 10 by 10, 10 plus 1 is 11 by 10. You can find the LCM and do, but by now you should try to understand how to do this. I hope this is clear. Here denominator 10, so for 1 you take 10 by 10 plus 1 by 10. 10 by 10 plus 1 by 10 is 11 by 10. 0, 0 cancelled. 11 into 1000 is 11,000 rupees is the amount. If the interest is compounded annually, and compound interest, you know the formula, amount minus principal. So 11,000, principal is 10,000. So the compound interest is 1,000 rupees. If the interest is compounded annually, we got this. Now let me find out if the interest is compounded half yearly. If interest is compounded half yearly, how to find the amount and compound interest? Let me explain you. Only I said, if the interest is compounded half yearly, rate also should be per half year. R is 10% per annum. That implies R equal to 5% per half year. Okay? Time is 1 year. That means 2 half years. You know that in 1 year there are 2 half years. That means n equal to 2. Hope this is clear to you. When interest is compounded half yearly, n should be in half years, rate also per half year. Okay? Now same formula we'll use. A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. P is 10,000. 1 plus R is here 5 by 100, n is 2. 5 ones are 5 20s are. So I am doing here 10,000 into, see here 1 by 20, denominator is 20. So in place of 1 we take as 20 by 20. That means 21 by 20 whole square is there. So again 21 by 20. Okay? 21 by 20 square means 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. 2 zeros cancel. 2 ones are 2 50s are. 2 ones are 2 25s are. We know that 21 21s are 441 into 25. 441 into 20. 5 ones are 5. 5 fours are 20, 0 2 carrying. 5 fours are 20 plus 2, 22. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, 2 fours are 8. Let me add 5, 2, 2 plus 8, 10, 3 plus 8, 11. So, if the interest is compounded half yearly, the amount we got 11,025 rupees. Here 11,000 rupees. Okay. Now let us find the compound interest. Amount minus principal. That is 11,025 rupees minus 10,000 rupees. That gives you 1,025 rupees. Okay. Same way, but here you should be very careful. So where you got more interest? Here, if the interest is compounded half yearly, you are getting more interest. Yes or no? Here only after 1 year only it is compounding. Here every half year interest is compounding. I hope that clear difference between two for the same question. I hope the problem is clear to you. Please go through it. You will be able to understand well. Okay. Thank you.